Recently, I spent way too much time making this. This is the world's strongest fingerboard. If you don't believe me, you actually cannot bend this if you wanted to. Don't get me wrong, but having an unbreakable fingerboard is pretty pointless. When you are fingerboarding, there is no purpose to having an unbreakable fingerboard. Not even gonna lie, making the world's strongest fingerboard is pretty pointless. But today we are making something that might actually be better for fingerboarding. So today we will be making the world's lightest fingerboard. A standard fingerboard uses 5 plies of veneer. Veneer is this stuff, and this is what fingerboards are made of. It's basically just super thin wood that is very flexible and somewhat strong. This is the stuff that I normally use, but today I'm using this stuff, which is about half the thickness. It's a little bit hard to see, but you can kind of see that this stuff is thinner. Since this is half the thickness, that also means it's about half the strength, which isn't really that good because I actually do want this fingerboard to be pretty functional as well. But I have a plan. So we are only going to use 2 plies of veneer. But 2 plies is not very strong at all. But we are going to put some carbon fiber in the board. Not only is carbon fiber very strong, but it's also very lightweight. It's actually insane to think about how strong carbon fiber actually is. I am only putting 3 things together, and this board is actually going to be somewhat strong, but very lightweight. I jumped for this extremely small spider. Now we get to put these all together and place it in the mold. The world's lightest fingerboard is now in the press. We need to let this sit for a few hours now, but I'm actually so excited to see how lightweight and how strong this actually is. For you guys, it's a couple seconds, but for me, it's a couple hours, so I'll see you once this is cured.
One eternity later.
The world's lightest functioning fingerboard is sitting in that mold, and it is ready to come out. It appears that some of the glue may have stuck to the mold because this is a little bit hard to get apart.
Don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh honey, though our friendship ceases from now on.
We have a little crack on the board, but luckily the glue kind of filled it in a bit. This mold is designed to put 5 plies in, so my guess is by putting 3 plies in, just the pressure was like a little bit different. Considering that this is only 2 plies of veneer, this is surprisingly strong. But let's see how much it weighs. Before we do that, let's see how much a normal fingerboard weighs. 6 grams for a standard fingerboard. Now time for this. I haven't even sanded this, and it's already so much lighter. Considering how thin this board is, I'm actually shocked at how strong the carbon fiber makes it.
When I'm gone. Oh honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
If you look at this board from the top, you can't even really tell anything is different about it until you look at the sides. Look at how thin this is. Even when you drop the board, it falls slower. 2 grams. A paper clip weighs 1 gram. This entire board weighs the same as 3 paper clips. These are the trucks that are gonna go on the board, but with a twist. We gotta make these things quite a bit lighter. Together, these trucks weigh 6 grams, which is pretty heavy. So let's make some changes. I don't even know how these are still together. Look at this part right here. I'm gonna use O-rings for the bushings just because I feel like these are a little bit lighter. These look so bad, but somehow they function pretty well. Together these were 6 whole grams, so now let's see what they weigh. 4 grams. I would say we did a pretty good job. These are the wheels that I sell with my fingerboards, and these don't even pick up on the scale, so that is a good sign. I put some patterns in the grip tape just for weight because the more spaces we have in between, the lighter it should be. We have the world's lightest fingerboard. The normal fingerboard setup weighs 15 grams right there. So now let's see the lightest fingerboard. 9 grams. That is 6 grams lighter. That might not sound too crazy, but considering that this still looks like a fingerboard, that is pretty good. But will it pass the kickflip test? I landed primo, if that counts. When I pop, I expect it to feel like a normal fingerboard, but I'm like over popping everything. Going into this, I didn't know whether I would notice a big difference or not, but I feel a massive difference. Like when I pop up to say do a kick flip, it like floats like so close to my fingers when normally it would be like an inch away. When I do a kick flip on a normal board, it kind of just like floats in a good space, but this board just goes so much higher than you expect. I would say we successfully did it. I have no idea how these trucks are still alive, but they are. Leave a comment down below if anybody would buy these boards because I think they're pretty cool. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.